As the man drove along the desolate stretch of road, the night seemed unusually dark and foreboding. The wind whispered through the trees, creating an eerie symphony that sent shivers down his spine. Thoughts of the long day at work slowly faded as he yearned for the comfort of his home. Suddenly, his headlights flickered, casting eerie shadows on the road ahead. Unease gripped him, but he dismissed it as a mere electrical glitch. Determined to reach the safety of his home, he continued driving, trying to ignore the growing sense of dread creeping up his neck. With each passing mile, the road seemed to stretch longer, twisting and turning in ways he didn't remember. Doubt gnawed at his mind as he questioned if he had taken a wrong turn, but he couldn't recall any deviation from his usual route. Panic began to rise within him. As he reached for his phone to call for help, he realized with a sinking feeling that there was no signal. His heart pounded in his chest as he glanced in his rearview mirror. What he saw chilled him to the bone. A figure, pale and gaunt, appeared in the back seat, its empty eyes staring into his soul. Terrified, he swerved the car, attempting to shake off the apparition. But the figure remained, its presence growing more menacing by the second. Desperation consumed him as he drove faster, desperately trying to escape the nightmarish entity that haunted him. But the road seemed never-ending, looping back on itself, trapping him in an infinite maze of darkness. The figure in the back seat grew bolder, its bony hand reaching out to touch him. Its touch was icy cold, seeping into his very being. In a final act of desperation, he slammed his foot on the brakes, bringing the car to a screeching halt. The figure vanished, leaving behind a lingering sense of malevolence. Trembling, he stepped out of the car, breathless and disoriented. As he stood in the middle of the lonely road, he realized the truth. He was trapped in a loop of his own fears and regrets. The apparition represented the consequences of his actions, haunting him until he confronted his deepest fears and found redemption. With newfound determination, he took a deep breath and embraced the darkness that surrounded him. Determined to break free from the cycle, he faced the ghostly figure head-on, ready to confront his own demons and find a way back home.